start the due diligence process and find out when is that auction coming up, what's coming up. And you want to go and you want to from there find out, are there any leftover tax liens and deeds that maybe you can buy over the counter that really won't have anybody bidding against you at all. Okay. And the over the counter properties can be a really great way. Now, a lot of people will say like, oh, it didn't sell at the auction for a reason. Absolutely right. There's a lot of junk at some of these properties over the counter. However, there's a lot of things that slip through the cracks. So it's very important. Like if you're watching this video and you haven't done it yet, you got to get in the game. You got to jump into this pool and take advantage of this real estate opportunity, because as we know, market prices are crazy, interest rates are high, and yet this is creating a situation where there's a lack of inventory, but there's going to be a surplus of these properties going to auction. Because remember, the type of person that lets their property go, generally, they don't want to be dealing with it, or they're not in the right state to bring those taxes up. So this is truly a subset of real estate investing where you can have gigantic opportunities. And if you're looking to start, today is the day to start. The problem and the challenge is these days, there's so many things online that distract you, right? Just because you go to one tax auction and everything gets bid up, it doesn't mean it's a bad business or a bad auction. I'll give you a perfect example. One of our students, she went to an auction a couple weeks ago and she bought a mobile home on some land for $3,400 and worth over 50. Great deal. However, she went back the next week to another auction in the other county. Everything bid up to market value. So what a lot of folks do, they go to one sale and then they judge the whole business by going to like one or two counties, or they make a comment, maybe the sales in your area aren't that good. Maybe you need to go to a different county. Don't put a blanket statement on this business until you've been to at least 10 tax sales, because there are many times where we've went to sometimes 3, 4, 5 sales in a row. We didn't get anything. On the 6th, 7th sale, we'll pick up 8, 9 properties for 90% below market value. So today is your day to finally get started in this business. Have the courage to take action. You're watching this right now probably because you're wanting to do real estate. You haven't solved that problem. And this is one of the most, I don't want to call it, it's kind of underground. It's definitely not one of the most popular real estate investments because it's a little bit harder, which is good. And remember this, the easier it is to find information, the easier it is to do, the more competition you're going to have. With tax liens and deeds, there's 3,300 counties, half of the lien, half of the deed. We have some hybrid states, but every county has a different set of rules that vary.